Hold on. Case openings? Case openings? Wait.
A ton of money from
is that
hold on, it's my closing
they
thought.
actually everyone's saying they ran out of 3 because they feel it's profitable.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Catalyst Effect podcast, episode 73.
Take two.
Take two, but also, speaking of two, happy 2 years, motherfuckers. Hell yeah.
Happy 2 years.
Let's go.
Happy
Let's
2
fucking go. Clap it up. Clap them
motherfucking years.
cheeks,
Let's
please.
fucking go.
Let's go. How's everyone feeling about making 2 years with the company, man? That's fucking wild to me. I mean, we started as a Magic Craft Discord server. And
The
now
Magic
we're here.
Craft gang.
The Magic Craft gang. shout outs to Ashu. What's her name, right?
Ashu, yeah.
Ashu.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to Ashu, one of our first community members in the Magic Craft scene. You know, we play a lot of games
Mhm.
together.
She was
Shout
like the
out to-
first one in there.
Shout out to G Crowd too. He was like cracked at Magic Craft. Remember that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck that frog. No, I'm kidding.
G Crowd.
G-Crow was cracked. Yeah, he was cracked. He's still cracked. I bet he still plays.
Bro, that one dude stopped me.
What one dude?
You don't remember Stop Me? He was
Stop me. Yeah, the dude in the Telegram.
Yeah,
chat,
fuck,
you know,
fuck that guy. He's still on site.
NCRT,
Stop me.
The NCRT grinder. Dude,
still on
tried
site,
talking
bro.
shit, and he met the gang. You know, he got met by the Catalyst gang, and he was just like, "Oh shit, I can't talk shit here, bro. Like this is crazy."
Mizzy was not a fan.
It was like 5 of us like just talking mad shit.
Bro, I was like cursing. I was cursing that motherfucker out. Like he brought like the most toxic gamer out.
He brought out the New York nigga.
Yeah. And we beat the shit. We beat the shit out of them too. So
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, we were beating the shit out of them. I was like, I stopped you, bitch. I stopped you.
You can't stop me. Missy with fucking what was her name? The character you used.
Oh, Blazy.
Yeah,
Blazy.
Blazy.
He used that bitch so much that I started calling him Missy. I started calling the character Missy.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
So you're gonna play with Missy? I'm like, damn it, Blazy. And then Hado, what was your main? I forgot what your main was.
He
the
It was
assassin
that
one.
girl, the assassin girl, Clara or whatever.
the one that was like Collie.
Tara.
Tara.
Yeah.
There you go. Tara.
Yeah, because she had like, you know, she could get in and get out, you know, assassinate, and then her ult was like pretty big AoE too. So pretty solid character. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting back into that game low key. They announced like
do
Bitcoin and XRP stuff. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna go, but like it sounds cool. I like the fact that they switched it to lobbies instead of like wagering, you know. So like if they're supplying the pool, which is what I find fishy, you know.
What you find fishy?
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they're supplying a pool for longevity. Like how is it always gonna be open? You get me?
They're dumping the main token to fill the liquidity. That's how. That's
The MCRT baby.
I don't know.
The worldwide token.
Who knows?
Universal token.
Maybe we need them on a boss battle.
BNB.
Were they ever on boss battle?
We should bring them on boss battle.
I should
No, they
forgot
weren't.
if they were. No, I don't think they were. They have like they're all in like freaking New Zealand and stuff. You know, they're like in crazy like South Africa and stuff.
Well, that was the main guy, but he's not there no more. But
I mean, all of them, all other teams are in like in those areas. I mean,
we never had boss battle before. We were working with them or talking to them. You know, we didn't have that show yet, so that's why they weren't on the show.
yeah. Actually, I think we did. So I think I remember reaching out to Rory about it.
I just remember that we were going to do a lot more, and then they came back and said, "Yeah, we're the influencers now."
Well, they wanted us to do like this tournament thing.
Yeah,
and then we broke down you did like all that work and stuff, and then you know that they were like, "Oh, you guys were actually like ready for this," and we are like, "Yeah, we know our shit." I bet they were like, nope, we're gonna start doing TikTok videos about our day-to-day life, day in the
Yeah.
office at the fucking Magic Craft.
You know,
studios.
and not to fault them too much. I mean, I'm not gonna, say that was a good idea, but at the time, a lot of people were doing that. Even Twitter was doing that. Like a lot of people were doing these TikTok things at work, and it was very trendy, and people were making money from it. So I guess they thought, oh, we'll just do that instead. But like that market's already
Yeah, that
established.
works
so.
when you have actual content creators doing it. Now, when you
Where-
have awkward team members that look like they hate their life trying to do a video that you push them to do,
Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't
Like,
make
hey
sense.
guys, I'm gonna show you how to play with Terra today. Yeah,
I did
that.
that.
Well, you did it better, but
I know. We did everything better. Back then, nobody did anything.
we are better.
Okay.
Sounds so conceited right now.
Wow. It's confidence.
Max confidence.
Max confidence.
Confidence maxing, as the
Yeah, man.
gamers would say.
It's been crazy to see how far we've come from those times, though, man. Like, our earlier days of Magic Craft, starting the Discord, being a bunch of random gamers getting together, doing shit, not knowing what the fuck we were gonna do, or if we were even gonna like continue working together, because none of us really knew each other before then, aside from literally me and Damien. So I mean, shit. Like shout out Magic Craft for giving us a place to start, I guess.
Yeah, dude, and that's literally where everything started, like the name, right? Because that's when we were like, okay, we can't be Magic Craft Gang forever. So like what are we actually calling our group? Coming up with Catalyst, we came up with like the first like creation of the symbol, which was that horrible AI. Because AI wasn't even at a point where it is now. It was fucking Mid-Journey doing a horrible job with lettering, and of course our logo is a C. So this shit was coming up with like anything but a C, Oh man, it's crazy how even the technology has come a long ass way in the 2 years, right? Like something like AI has come a crazy long way.
Oh, dude, VAO. You got to pull it up, man. Got to pull up the video.
That's the video thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people go crazy with that.
I made some funny, wacky Dragon Ball thing.
I've seen a lot of Star Wars edits on that. So.
Oh, the Star Wars influencers are great. Yeah.
I'm like, what dude? What is this?
So all I've been seeing is like some ASMR bullcrap with people cutting like freaking glass fruits.
I've seen some of that too.
Oh my bro, get out of my timeline with that bullshit, dude. I already hate ASMR as it is. No, bro, ASMR is horrible. Do you guys enjoy ASMR? Like somebody whispering in your ear, or like
there was no whispering, it's just cutting.
Whatever, it's just noises that come off with echoey.
Dude, have you ever
ambience?
So you're telling me, I mean, maybe you didn't have this growing up, but like homies are over just playing Smash Bros with the fucking GameCube stick, just the fucking
nothing when you're not kidding.
No, this is not a fucking race thing, bro.
I'm kidding.
You ain't gonna gotcha me. No, we're talking about like this is not a GameCube controller, but like the ASMR of just playing, because you played Melee, right, with GameCube controllers, right?
Yeah,
just
dude,
the fucking controllers.
into the game. I didn't hear the fucking clicking.
Yeah, see, you don't understand.
That was like all muted, That's why I mute music in every single game too. I've never heard a game like a soundtrack.
It's not music. It's aesthetics of like clicking. I don't know. Even like key pressing on your keyboard and mouse.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to hear ASMR. That's all I'm gonna say.
Me either. But I'm just saying, like, I
don't find that I don't find it relaxing, like people claim. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I find that more annoying than anything. Like,
people tap it on the microphone when
like, bro, why?
That's not the same shit. It's not the same shit. I'm not talking about girls that are like half naked.
Can you
doing
hear
all
me
that?
now?
Oh my god.
Can you go? You want to go to bed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just not my shit, dude. It's not my. It's not.
Yeah, that's not even what we're talking about though. You're talking about some fake glass cutting AI shit. Like that's pretty.
Well, that's still like the
Yep.
Yeah, but no one's
Like
fucking
fruit doesn't
talking,
sound like that, bro. When you cut, have you ever cut a fruit that makes that sound? No. The fuck are we talking about here? Like, what you had the
It's
supersonic
It's only the
mic
glass
control-
ones?
but
It's
even the audio. You know
imaginative.
what's fucked up? Even the audio is AI made. Like,
You ain't got
there's no
imagination,
fucking
bro.
microphone that's gonna like grab that fucking sound, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because it's AI. It's all fake.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the
bro.
point.
It's bullshit. It's
So why are
bullshit.
you mad?
I don't live in that world, bro.
It's
I live in the
fiction. It's
real
no
world.
different than watching a
Give me
movie.
a random fucking chef cutting regular fruit where it's silent.
Do you get
like
mad in
it's supposed to
movies when
be.
people do stupid shit? Because like that's the same thing.
What?
It's the same thing as a movie. It's not real.
A movie?
Yeah.
No, a movie is real.
Oh
as
my
far
god.
as far as the people making the movie, they are. The
Still
the
fake.
movie is fiction. Yes, it's not real. Obviously.
Yes.
But it's not like the actors are AI made, bro.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
they're not really like the characters that are on screen. They're just
But
depicting
yeah,
them.
they're acting.
Yeah.
AI is not that.
So it's just a part of AI, the glass cutting thing. It's just a part of AI.
I hate it. It's trash. Anyways, yeah, man. I mean, crazy stuff has happened in the 2 years, bro. Like, I mean, even like, Siege, you and I met in Dead Drop, right? Like, even that game, bro. Like,
It was wild. It was fun.
it's crazy how many games have come and go, bro.
Yeah.
Dead Drop, Shrapnel, fucking Magicraft, right? Dude, what other games did we used to play back? Oh, I mean, we were talking about earlier. This game is actually doing very well, and we're all excited for the new update. But Farlight 84, right? That's another game that was like an OG game in our rotation of games that we were playing as a squad. Like the amount of like what's that called, montages that I did in that game, bro. Fucking crazy.
Oh, you're talking about
Farlight 84.
yeah. We did a lot of montages on that one, and should have done more on the other game that died, sadly. Xdefiant. But I did.
That's
Yeah,
that's
bring that up,
crazy.
bro. That's like crazy, bro.
That is
Because it's the
crazy.
truth, man. Like you had some montages on there, and
I
I
had one
was
montage. I had one montage there, and I dropped it after fucking 2 months of working on it. And they
it's just
closed
a
the same
game
day.
that it's just a game that was like it was fun to play, and just no one cared about it. I don't know. Gamers don't know what they want, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think people care about it. I think Ubisoft didn't give a fuck about it.
I'd agree with that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, it
I don't
is
know what people
Ubisoft.
want. Like, I don't know how you claim a game that has over 500k DAUs, like, not a game that has people. Like, I don't understand that. But anyways,
Because big numbers are like the meta.
not
Everyone
not
wants
even
to go
Not
big or
even
go
Call of
home.
Duty has 1 million fucking DAU. Like, so what are we talking about here? Literally, the DAU of Call of Duty's Black Ops 6 declines every single day.
Don't tell the people that, man.
And then their argument is like, that's just the Steam users, bro. All right, there's more people playing it on Xbox. It's like, okay, bro, sure. They're playing it on Xbox.
I don't know, man. Call of Duty just run its course for me.
Black Ops 7, bro, it's coming out.
I thought it was
Gotta fix everything.
Modern Warfare 10. I don't even know.
No,
what we're
no, no.
on.
They said, fuck that shit. We're sticking with Black Ops. Black Ops
They need to
7
bring
is
back
good.
the exosuits when it was fun. Black Ops 3.
No, Exo when it was fun, it was Advanced Warfare.
I did
Yes.
not like the advanced.
Advanced
Yes,
Warfare. It
Advanced
the best
Warfare was
Exo- it was the
amazing.
best Exo movement in the
We
in the
agree
game.
on something, Clouds. We agree.
Yeah, because
on
I know
something.
good games and good movement. And,
Well,
you know,
well,
unfortunately,
that's-
you
that's-
finally
you
come
talk about
to your
Xdefiant,
senses. You know,
so
it's
movement,
finally.
I don't know.
Xdefiant has the best
no.
fucking movement, and that's why you got fucking wreck on it.
Oh, well, that one, Halo.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Halo, with that
sprinting,
stupid shit that
sprinting.
you can fly up in the sky and shit. Like, cool, man. That's realistic.
Yeah,
You don't
cool.
play games for realism, man.
Hey, man, listen, whatever.
Boots
you
on
play
the
shooters
ground,
for
bro.
realism. Yeah, boots on the ground, bro. You wouldn't know anything about that, so don't even speak on it.
You're right. I don't like nonsense. It's okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, it was Mizzy there.
Mizzy looked. I think he was having some technical issues. I saw his screen kind of like fucking glitched out for a second. and then I
Is he
don't know.
just listening, man? He's not
He's like just
taking
idiot.
notes.
I'm alive.
Hey,
You
he's
sure, bro?
back.
Your mouth is not even moving.
Yeah,
bro.
you're telekinesis right now.
You're like You're like weekends at Barney's or whatever that movie's called, bro.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Honestly, bro, the
Weekend at
lag
Bernie's,
spikes
there
I'm
you go.
getting right now is like impossible to keep up with the conversation, but I'm trying.
Wait, what? The lag that you?
He said.
So
What?
That's what he said.
Go team.
He said,
It's
no,
good.
So, have you guys heard about the news in Compete, man? They unfortunately let our boy Jablo go while he was in paternity leave, man. He had his new daughter be born, and he also found out that he had been locked out of all of the accounts from Compete without really any notice. He had put out in a tweet that he basically has sent out some letters with some concerns about the IP and also some security reasons and I believe also like payment. I'm gonna pull up the tweet now, but yeah, man, it's kind of unfortunate news because Diablo was someone that basically like was the face front of the community for Compete and basically responsible for putting the community together. So it's definitely kind of shocking to see that news hit the TL. But what do you guys think of the way that the team handled it and the whole situation overall?
I will say the communication definitely poor. They should have addressed something on Twitter or all their platforms that they're on. And yeah, I just think it really hurts their momentum with Compete as a whole. So
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
with the
no, for
organic
sure.
growth that they've had. It's I remember again you guys are talking about. I mean, I know you guys were hyped about the game, enjoying the game, grinding it like crazy, getting hyped for the basketball mode, and with all the responses, from this thread, a lot of people are very upset and rightfully so. So I'm curious to see how this impacts development going forward, and if where the growth will be. Are a lot of people going to be gone? Is it going to be dead, or will this not affect it really at all? So
Yeah, and I agree. And just to give a little bit of background for the people listening that maybe haven't seen this, but this was the original tweet that Jablo put out where he goes, after raising protected labor and IP concern during my paternity leave, I returned to find myself locked out of Compete Game. Email, Slack, admin access, everything without a single message from the company. And then he goes on into giving more details of what that means and stuff, talking about that he kind of found out from a community member first and then obviously got the communication from the team that he was being let go and stuff. But it's kind of crazy that all of this happened while he was out in paternity leave, man. That's kind of wild to me. Um,
it's like a
but yeah,
stab in the
man.
back. I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, to me, my personal opinion, man, what this is gonna impact in a big way is the community side. I think this is gonna bring a big division to the community, which is something that, in my opinion, Compete cannot afford at the moment. Is one of the things that they need the most is to retain players and have players playing the game because oftentimes when you play in a lobby in there, it feels like you're playing against bots most of the time rather than real players. So you know it's gonna be interesting, but I think definitely the community is gonna be impacted in a big way.
yeah, man. I mean, it's a shame to see. My concern was if they would treat their comrade, their team member, someone like Jablo, like that. Kind of makes you question how they're gonna treat the community going forward. Dastro, as far as like being a front facing founder on Twitter and stuff, has been cool. I don't have anything negative to say about the guy. I don't know like who was obviously he's involved, he's a CEO, but like I don't know how the whole situation went down.
Hmm.
I don't I know that Jablo went and wrote like a bunch of letters while he was on paternity leave, and then when he came back he was kind of just off the team. um I honestly I don't think that's like how you should handle any situation ever, like especially someone that's been in the trenches with you for so long. Kind of fire him on paternity leave. I don't know, maybe have a conversation or find a way to even tell him maybe it's best for you not to work on the project, but you can still be like an ambassador, like something, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just handled really poorly. It's been communicated really poorly. I would love to see Compete still do well, and I think like Jablo for would also feel that way, but I don't think they're going to get in any positive sentiment until they actually like address this.
Yeah.
Which is sad to see.
Yeah, and like I said, I've already been seeing it across the community, man. A lot of people are leaving the game. They're saying they're not gonna play anymore. They don't want to stream it, and it's kind of crazy that one person can have that type of ripple effect in the community, right? If they've been involved with them, if they've been the person handling like communications, or just like, hey, let's do this collaboration together, right? Like that's who the people are gonna follow, right? So to lose that like that is kind of crazy to me, bro. Because even like someone like this person right here, Kirby, who was basically making his entire brand as a content creator around Compete. You get me? Like this dude has been literally streaming only this game, has it in his name. All of his brand has literally been around this game alone and like the community behind it. And now, like just due to this lack of communication and explanation, like for the decision making, I guess, is leading him to like leave the game entirely. So that's the type of shit that's gonna hurt your, in my opinion, your player base. You get me? Because this is the persons are these are the people that are making the content that is bringing organic onboarding into your game. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting, like as they move forward. I do want to say the developing team hasn't been affected at all. So hopefully they can continue developing. Hopefully we see the basketball mode come out anytime soon. Because I
So
do think that's gonna be a cool concept.
yeah, that was the one thing I was looking forward to in this game, to see how it would be, because they made it seem like it was gonna be like 2K, but it's its own thing. So I wanted to see what they're gonna make. So I hope that doesn't get affected.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope it comes out soon, bro. People have been waiting for that for a bit now, but hopefully they're taking their time because they're making it
Yeah.
like as good as it can be. So we shall see, man. We shall see what happens to compete. Like I said, I don't think from a developing standpoint they're going to be affected, but from a community standpoint, it's already being affected. So hopefully it doesn't end up killing it, because I actually do enjoy the game a lot. So hopefully it's a good thing. We'll see, man. But shout outs to Jablo. I hope he finds something that's good fitting for him, and wish him all the success and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy news, crazy news. And speaking of crazy news, Penguingotchi fucking drugged everyone. Well, everyone that got into it, because none of us did. But that was another fucking.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a game, bro. It's the best. It's the best penguin game you can find. Yeah.
Well, why would I want to play a penguin game?
You never play Club Penguin?
Nah.
What? Because you didn't like it, or because you didn't know what it was?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
You never heard of Club Penguin?
I've heard of it, but like, what is it?
It's like a social game experience. Like, picture, like, imagine The Sims.
Oh, so VR chat for penguins. Got it.
Yeah, basically. That's a good way to put it.
I don't know if I'd be into that.
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, man.
I don't
But
know,
yeah,
man. If you got scammed by Penguingotchi, you deserve it. It was like very obviously a fucking rug. And yeah, like I heard that. Well, a lot of people are upset because essentially it was perceived that the abstract team was co-signing them and like supporting them, because they started like co-marketing together. And I don't know how true or untrue that is. Personally, I haven't really looked into it. But at the same time, it's like I feel like this whole and then on top of that, the KOLs that were supposed to, some of them got a deal marketing with them. Some of them were like supposed to be able to buy in early or some shit. Like regardless of how it went down, it's just like, why would you attach yourself to this in any way, shape, or form? I don't understand. Seems really stupid to me to like what about this fucking game makes you want to attach your name to it? Like at all, to me is fucking crazy.
Maybe they thought if it popped off, they would pop off with it. Maybe that's what they thought. I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude. It's like so obviously a shit game, and it's like I'm kind of confused with Abstract because, as you guys know, like I interviewed Finn, and that was a really cool interview. Like we had a great conversation, but I'm a little confused as to like what Pudgy's supposed to accomplish, because like, I mean, not Pudgy, Abstract is supposed to accomplish, because it was kind of supposed to be this like consumer crypto chain, and it's just like there's just been this narrative that everyone isn't starting to spin around crypto gaming, where it's like we don't really need real games, we need like crypto casino games. And I think that's like for like I think there's a place for that kind of stuff, don't get me wrong. It's just everyone's acting like that's the only way forward for crypto gaming. I could not disagree more. I think like when we look at the top 3 to 5 games in all of crypto games, none of them are highly speculative. We have games like Nightcrows, Mir 4, NFL Rivals, FIFA Rivals, even off the grid. Like they're all gameplay based. So I don't really get what everybody's going off about when it comes to like crypto casinos the way forward. I think it's a great way to grift free promotion. So I mean, whoever is kind of like pushing that narrative, it's like there's an incentive there to get people to accept social casino games as a thing, because then you can kind of tell them on the back end, well, if you help promote the game, we get you in early, we get you some assets, you can earn from the game. So it's kind of like you're incentivizing them to promote the game indirectly in a different way, right? Like we've seen that on chains like Ronin. They get a lot of free promotion because the players earn from the games. But it's like Ronin also doesn't run around saying play to earn is the only way forward, right? They have their own version of games, and that's what they do. But like a lot of people that are around like these social casino games are like, this is the only way. Like this is how it's gonna be. And I don't know. I just think it promotes a fucking dumbass culture. And if you got caught up in this, you are a dumbass. And you should probably go call someone and like, I don't know, make some friends, do something, call someone, tell them how
You'll
stupid
touch
you've
grass.
been. If you're religious, go to church, ask for forgiveness, the whole nine, bro. Like that shit is
Damn, gotta go to church.
diabolical.
God
That
damn.
that shit is diabolical, bro. That's some dumb shit. Like, just dumb.
He said, if you're scared, go to church like Ice Cube.
People fucked up, man. People fucked up. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's like so many people fall for these dumb little psyops. Like, and you can tell that they're psyops because the same people that are like pushing their narrative, they're like all friends in one way, shape, or form, right? Like, you can kind of just follow the trail on social media. Like, it's pretty fucking obvious, and everyone falls for it. It's like you guys are dumb as shit.
I didn't fall for shit, so
I didn't even know about it, so
I'm happy.
I just found out today.
Oh man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But anyways, on the other side of the spectrum, people have gotten super mad at bodaggos for charging $5 to use their app to holders. Charging $5 to holders to use their app, and people are just like freaking fudding them over it. Which I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think that's ridiculous. Like I think that's a ridiculous reaction to have. Because
bro, I don't
if,
get
if
it. Like, what are they supposed to do? Be your bitches for the rest of their lives? Like, you got the
it's just, to me,
NFT.
it's like they're a business, bro. Like they
Yeah.
gotta sustain the product somehow, right? There's staff involved with the app. There's IP servers that they need to like fucking run properly. Like all of that costs money. So like, how do you expect a business to run something for the holders to have more utility, more access to things, right? Like, and not charge them. Like if they're charging holders $5, that probably means that they're charging non-holders way more than that to use the app. You get me? So I don't know. That to me is like the utility part is that you're getting a discount, bro. You don't need to get it for free.
I just don't get why you're crying about $5 in crypto.
Right, dude. It's fine. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, man.
Times
If you're
is tough
crying
right
about
now, man.
$5 in crypto, you got bigger problems than bodaggos.
Times
and
is
it's
tough,
like
man. $5 is $5.
I mean, brother,
it's like a
if
trading
times
app
are
too,
tough,
right?
if
So
times
it's like
are
an
tough, which you're
investment.
right, Hado, you shouldn't be in crypto fucking spending your money like that. Do you get me?
Hey, the customer's always right.
Nah, hell no. The customer is
That's a rough one.
almost never right.
They are if they're gaming. Like if it's a person that's about to buy your game, they're always right.
Nah.
Yeah, because
No.
then nobody buys the game and then the game dies.
Really?
Yeah, they
Activision
said.
has proven that wrong,
Yeah, they said that about WoW, and then
No,
when WoW
people like the
started to
game.
listen, when WoW
bro.
started to listen to the community too much, that's how we ended up with fucking Cataclysm. So
Enough people like the game to fund them every year.
Bro, Call
That's
of
true.
Duty doesn't give a fuck about what you have to say about their game.
Yeah,
They know you're gonna buy the game. They know.
yeah, because enough people want to play the game. That's why.
No, I mean it's just because it's monopolized, dude. It's people buying like a product with like the hope of being better every year.
No one does
Yeah.
that for all the Concords and the marathons and stuff. They put their money where they think the game's gonna be fun. And for the most part, Call of Duty is a fun game to casual players. So the hardcore might
okay,
disagree,
but this
but the
is about
casuals don't.
bodagos. This is about bodagos,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like the whole point is like, all right, we're giving you guys a $5 discount. Like that's not the customer being right. That's the customer being a salty, cheap bitch. Like there's a very big difference. Like this guy Lou, like when you read through the comment section, Easy Eats and some of the guys are like, bro, we've literally given you like free alpha calls on some of the tokens and shit. Like you made plenty of money being a part of our community. Why the fuck are you sweating us over $5?
And on top
Like,
of that, they give you a $10 discount for early signups, bro. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like what?
yeah,
I'm reading
man.
through this thing right here, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, man. This is dumb. Like, these are businesses. They need to make money. Just because you have PFP doesn't mean you're gonna get shit free forever. Like, once or twice you might get a free thing here or there, or occasionally you might get a free thing. But it's like, how many whitelists do the Bodagos get included in? Like, Pons is gonna be dropping his token. Bodagos are getting allocation for it. Like, just when he drops his fucking grind token, flip that shit and then buy the Bodagos fucking product, and then it's technically free. Like, I don't know. I feel like people in Web3 just bitch to bitch.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, this guy has some on point right here with what he's saying. People rarely value what they get for free. So rule number one is if you want people to use your product, charge for it.
I personally think Leon's a Fed, but I agree with that point.
I don't know who he is, to be honest.
He's one of those NFT marketers that's always like, you need to be doxxed and professional. And anytime anybody talks like that in crypto, I think they're a
But
Fed.
he's not even docs. Well, at least not.
Yeah,
in
he
his
is. He is. He's like, he's like one of those jack dudes that look like he could be in 300 or some shit. Like, he seemed cool at first, and I thought he was really cool, and then he like went on this whole fucking doxed and show your face and marketing, and I was just like, all right, this is whack. But I agree with this. I agree with this take.
It's funny. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying though. Like, I think it's crazy to bitch about that. My opinion, I think they should charge whatever they need to charge to continue making the product.
Keep the lights on, man. Yeah, because if Bodagos go out of business, everybody's like, oh, they were a scam. It's like, pick one, man.
Yeah, exactly. Make up your mind. And also, bro, if you don't have the $5, you don't have to use the app. People in Web3 act like people are pushing them to make these decisions, or like somebody's holding a gun to their head or something. It's like, dude, you don't have to buy the NFT. You don't have to buy the token. You don't have to interact with the app. Like, know your limitations. Like, if you're bitching about $5, what are you doing like in an NFT community? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Again, this is why I say like a lot of people in this space have that get rich quick mentality, and that's why people keep getting wrecked all the time and repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And instead of getting richer, they get poorer every time, which is crazy. But you know, I don't know. Know your limitations, man. Know your limitations. But to Bodagos, charge more. Just because of that comment, make it $10 instead of $5.
Give it a 100% price increase.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Yo, do you guys hear that Pump That Fun got suspended?
Good riddance.
No.
I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude. But then they're back. They're back already. But they got suspended on X for like almost 2 days.
Damn.
I think it was almost like the weekend. I think they come back up.
Yo, I got baited so hard on that shit because someone had posted a fucking screenshot saying that the SEC was investigating them, but it was a fake screenshot. I was like, I was about to send that shit into the group chat and be like, guys, what the fuck? Like,
Oh no.
no, but nah. I mean, not that I care. Like, nothing. Like, it's not like we have to worry about it, but just like guys, what the fuck out of the tea of it, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, it would have been crazy if that had actually happened. But yeah, I heard they got suspended because they were like not paying for Twitter API or some shit. I don't know how true that is, but it's also like with the amount of money you guys make, just pay your fucking Twitter bills, man. Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's just crazy. Like what, they weren't paying their gold check mark? Is that what it
There's
is?
like when you use certain parts of the Twitter API for your product, they charge you. And
Mm.
they were finding almost like a third party solution to get the API without paying Twitter directly.
Oh
At least that's
no.
what I heard. I'm not sure how, this is an allegedly kind of situation. I'm not sure how true that is, but I heard that's the reason they got banned. Along with
Elon,
like 4 or 5 other exchanges at the same time. So
that's crazy. Elon came in with the sink. He said, nah, hell no.
he was like, "Pay me, bitch.
Pay me
Elon
my
is the
API.
SEC.
Pay me,
Like,
or I'm ratting you out to the SEC."
Elon got hurt by that fucking bill that passed, man. He was like, damn, I'm lost. I'm a little bit lost now. I don't know what to do.
the big beautiful bill.
I'm gonna call out the president for being a pedophile, and then I'm gonna apologize to him and delete my tweet.
Yep. And then
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I'm
ban
gonna
him
do
off of Twitter.
it. Yeah,
In the
yeah.
process.
He doesn't
Bro.
know.
It was kind of funny because that's what I thought too. I was like, bro is getting cut off on all his grants, so now he's gonna start shaking the the X tree for money.
Yeah, dude. Dude is like, he's like, fuck. This didn't go the way it planned it. Dude, I saw a clip of Arnold the other day in the View, that show The View, and they were asking him question
Yeah.
about the whole
Oh,
IC
that was
situation
so
and shit.
good.
And I was like, oh no, dude, this whole thing. I think they were thinking they were gonna get like a different response from him, and
Yep.
he just like fucking destroyed them, dude. I was like, oh shit.
He's
But
like,
it
I
is
like
crazy.
to thank America.
Yo, it is crazy. I will say what's going on in New York is fucking insane, dude. They need to chill out with that because it's not even government like fucking authorities getting these people. There's like random ass icy groups that are formed by civilians and they're just gnashing people and shit, bro. I'm like, dude, like
Yeah, that's wild.
that's
The
what I'm saying, like,
fuck?
bro. Our country has a way of turning everything illegal. It's like, bro, there's
So
already like
crazy.
illegals. There's already people doing this. That you don't need to be a hero and take it upon your hands and do it
Yeah.
some fucked up way, bro. Like like the other day I saw a video of a lady that came from like she was on a visa on vacation from a regular country from like with her daughter. They thought she was Hispanic and they just snatched her and separated her from the daughter in the middle of Times Square, bro. I'm like, what the heck, bro? Like, what is
That's
going on over
nuts,
there?
man.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, they're not even checking paper. Like, this lady had her visa. She was just on vacation. She wasn't even here, like, to stay. And they just thought she was here illegally. I was like, bro, like, what in the
That's
world is going on?
wild.
So I'm like, dude, I'm not even going to New York right now with all that shit going on.
Nah, no, you definitely can, bro.
Yeah, bro. I speak over there. They might get me and fucking, disappear me and shit.
Bro, I'm letting you guys know now. You may not know what I look like currently because I'm in anime form, but I will find you and I will kill you if you deport my homie cloud. Well, not
Like, where are
deport,
you
but like
going with
detain.
And the
Detain
point,
you
my
need
homie
to-
I'm a
cloud.
citizen. I'm a
Yeah, no,
citizen.
I know. You're a citizen,
I was
but
just warning him.
like,
Bro.
Also, they literally cannot deport me. Mike, I don't have a citizenship in my country anymore. So
yeah, I know that you can't be deported, but I'm saying detained.
imagine
because
that
your
shit.
accent.
Like imagine Cuba
Yeah.
like just fucking denies me. It's like, nah, we don't want him. That's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah,
Imagine,
this,
imagine,
hey,
imagine
Siege,
the content.
edit all of this out.
Imagine
Siege.
the
We can't let IC see this in the public. Edit all of this out,
Okay.
right?
Imagine the
I'm just kidding.
content, though.
the content of me getting deported.
Yeah,
Like,
no, what the
like-
all right,
Like
day in the
detained,
lifeblood,
detained.
guys. We're here in Guantanamo Bay. You know, they're feeding us some, you know what? If you saw the Hero and Kumar movie,
Oh my God! Stop.
We're getting a new one.
We're getting a new one?
Yeah.
a new
No
Hero
way.
and Kumar.
Yes.
No way.
Those guys
Not-
are like in their 50s.
I know,
Cool
there's-
as fuck.
Are you trolling?
No, I'm not.
What's it called? Do you know?
No, they literally just confirmed it today that they're going to be doing it.
No
Oh.
way, dude.
Not even trolling, bro. Yeah,
They need to bring the White Castle back.
Yeah,
So they need to.
make Harold and Kumar great again.
The first one and the second one were the best one. Like when they go to Amsterdam, that shit was funny as hell.
Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay was alright.
That was just wild, though.
The first
The
two were
third one
fucking
was
hilarious.
ass, bro.
The Santa one.
I don't know
holiday
what.
one or
It,
whatever.
I
It's
don't
like the
know. It
Christmas
was-
They all
one.
had their.
it was.
deal.
It was the last one they made. That one was not good.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I like the first two. Those were funny. But anyways, yeah, man, crazy shit happening with Pump That Fun getting suspended, but not for long. They came back pretty quickly. Gunzilla, this people, man, they're in some shits, bro. These people are on.
They're
some
always
shit.
in some shit.
So their plan now is to onboard Web2 users by creating some type of wallet. I forgot what it was.
Oh,
I gotta
God.
pull up the article, but they're making a wallet to onboard Web2 users. But apparently, while they're doing that, they're not paying their they're not paying their employees or players prize pools from previous events.
What the fuck?
Wow, bro, you had those events like fucking almost 5 months ago, my guy. Pay the fucking players their I don't know, $500 or whatever it is. You know.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. I had seen this tweet from Inhuman. He said like 600 people hadn't gotten paid or some shit.
This guy's everywhere.
Yeah, man. and
Well, he's
human
not
is,
human. He's not human. He says it.
He doesn't sleep, bro.
The fuck?
Alright.
He's in every fucking controversy and cause.
I
Yeah.
I expect nothing less. He's not human. He's supposed to be everywhere.
You gotta love Kagi. Dude acts like he's like the #1 news source, and then he just straight up gives the source where he got it from straight up. He says, "Off the grid is a financial crisis. 600 employees have not been paid, and players as well. Sources: Inhuman Master." Oh my god, dude, that's funny as hell. But yeah, man, this is crazy. 600 employees is a lot. Like, to tell you the truth. And then there's some screenshots
brother.
here, I guess, from an employee. Payments have stopped rolling out. A deal was made with blank and blank. If they get paid, they will make a post on X about it to stop the FUD. Still, nearly 200K hasn't been paid. That would be insane if true. What's this wallet? The wallet they have been paying out from the first 2 transactions are. See, but why are we cutting off wars, man? If you're gonna leak shit, just leak it. You know?
Man, don't be hiding
Fuck it.
shit.
Fucking hate when people
We
do that
want
shit,
we
man.
want all the tea.
Yeah, like
mean,
that doesn't give us
The
anything.
news. The
Then,
information.
then-
now you have to click
And then
It's
Inhuman, the
tactic.
master fudder, you know, coming in with the sources, you know,
the master
basically,
footer.
basically saying the same thing.
That's a new
the guy
term.
gets
I've never
the-
heard that before. Master footer.
It's a master fudder, man. That was funny when I saw it, bro. But yeah, man, this is crazy. I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know how I feel about Off the Grid. It's not my type of game. I like it. It's unique, but it's not something I would play every day, you know? As far as like the token shit goes, I don't interact at all with the X. As a matter of fact, I'm a pro holder, whatever the fuck it is, the battle pass.
Oh,
So I get guns every so often, but I just get charged for that shit, and I don't even play the game. I'm about to
oh
cancel it,
shit!
to be
I wonder
honest.
if I'm getting charged from that shit.
Yeah, bro, you are
Shit.
$16.
Probably.
Wait, actually no, because I had a new card, so probably not. But
Well,
damn,
then they're getting screwed. Or you know, like yeah, they're getting screwed for a big time. But anyways, yeah, man.
Man.
totally
I mean,
forgot about
I
that
never. I wanted to root for the project. Like, I think the game is solid. I don't think it's as great as everybody thinks it is, but I think like in Web3, we kind of, you know, the standards are lower. So we get excited about anything that we can basically.
I think it's a solid FPS game.
Yeah, I think it's solid. Like, but there's some people that are like, this is better
mean,
than Splitgate, for example.
This is
And I was like,
big
get the
for
fuck
Mizzy,
out
bro.
of here.
This man hates fucking battle royales and extraction.
Yeah,
games.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm surprised he even said that. I thought he was gonna fucking just shit all over this thing.
Yeah, like I think for its genre, it's solid. It's just like I saw someone the other day being like, "This game's better than Splitgate." It's like, brother, what crack are you smoking?
Doesn't run better.
Definitely not.
Bro, every time Splitgate comes up, it's like a love-hate relationship for me.
Okay, but you cannot tell me that Off the Grid is better than Splitgate. Like,
and BR, no.
Overall,
Just no, because of the optimization.
okay. But yeah, so I mean, and as far as a token, like, yeah, I will never. Hell no, that's dog shit. That's horrible. That token is ass. It's fucking a honeypot in the making. So many people are gonna get fucking destroyed, and it's gonna be really bad. But there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, no, the token is pure shit. I would never touch that either, but it's crazy. I just find it crazy that companies just don't pay people. It's like, this is not like a small company either. It's like a big studio too. They literally just bought fucking Game Informer, which is concerning,
Yep.
Why did they buy it? I don't know why.
Bro, it's like the worst thing that ever happened too, because Game Informer now is like not the same culture, not the same vibe, in my opinion. So
Nah, that shit got whack.
So if you guys don't know, all gaming journalists are like, they're all dying. They're all dying, and Asmongold takes credit for it because he said that he's been having this fight with them for years. But they're all dying. Like, all the publications are dying.
They're all dead.
They're all dead. Like, every single one of them,
They should have negotiated within the terms.
They should have listened to gamers. Then they shit on gamers. Gamers left. Now they have no job.
Now AI is taking over.
Now AI is taking their job.
and they're coming for the dogs.
And the cats.
What?
You don't remember that?
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats of our neighborhoods.
I didn't know what Mizzy said at first. I was like, what?
Bro, that was crazy that was like a whole thing in the media. That people were just eating dogs and cats. Like, come on.
We've lived a really weird life, man.
Bro, we've lived ever since COVID. Just
COVID,
the whole world went into a twilight zone.
Ever since COVID, the world has been so much content. There's too much content going on.
Yeah,
it's just
way too much time in their hands during COVID.
But like, there's too much. There's too many things going on that you can make content on in so many different ways, positively and negatively, or just neutral. And there's so much shit going on. It's like, it's just hard to keep up with all the shit going on, dude.
I think during COVID, people figure out that they could get rich for doing so many stupid, dumb shit that they became in a stage where they couldn't stop being stupid and doing dumb shit. So now we just live in a world where fucking the majority of the population are just dumb, and they're just doing dumb shit all the time. So it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, technology is gonna accelerate people from actually doing the skills to just like knowing a trade or like having the skills being done for you.
There's people that have made more money by not doing anything productive or skill wise. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's people figure out that some form of entertainment that grabs attention is gonna make money. You get what I'm saying? That's how, if you think about it, bro, like those platforms like OF and all those type of platforms became more popular during COVID. You get me?
Yep.
So
Twitch was at an all-time high during COVID.
Twitch, TikTok, everything that had to do with entertainment, like digital entertainment. So crazy. Anyways, all right, this is the moment that Siege has been waiting for all this time.
Woo!
Borderlands 4.
86 days.
Tons of news. There's a new skill tree reveal.
What's Borderlands?
Hunters.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Every edition and what each comes with, including price. I mean, See, do you wanna walk us through this? I have no idea why this is important. Why is the skill tree so important to Borderlands?
Oh, well, dude, of course. Like, greatness, man. Greatness is an exciting thing to be.
Game, I
happy
played this
about.
game like twice, bro, and you were carrying the whole time, and I was
Well,
just fine.
well, you have obviously different characters, and they have like 3 skill trees. So like different skills, abilities, all that rubbish. Yeah. But with the price was finally announced. We were talking about it earlier with Randy Pitchford saying, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to afford it.
Listen,
And that was
we
that was
all
the
know
Yeah.
he talked to. We all know he talked to Gaben from Valve, and the man got
Yeah.
some advice from the god of ripping people off.
If you broke, I don't
And
want you.
he was just like, "Yo, charge him 85, bro."
yeah, that was the $80 price point. I'm glad they did 70, but for all 3 editions, you got your normal 170, your deluxe at 100, and then your super deluxe at 130. And obviously, the super deluxe comes with all the future DLC coming out that they've announced, 2 new characters, story DLC areas, everything you can imagine. But people are cautious because of I don't know if you guys ever heard of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It was a spin-off of Borderlands, and that kind of burned some trust between. Yeah,
I
the way they
seen that
handled the
game.
mirror DLC. Like the game was good base launch, but the DLC was just nonsense.
Well, see, to me, here's my take on this part, right? On the price. If I'm paying 70, 100, or 130,
Yeah.
right? Maybe 70 is like, okay, I can justify that. But the other two, I want to make sure this game is around like on some GTA 5 type of shit, Like I want to be playing this shit for like 10 years, bro. Like if another game comes
Yeah.
out the following year, I'm pissed as fuck.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no.
that's how I feel
Borderlands
about
is good
Destiny
about that.
1.
This shit is better be like the next decade.
That's
Just
how I
full
feel
of
about the
content
game.
and updates and updates.
That's how
and
I feel
updates.
about Destiny. Destiny 1, that's how I feel. Exactly how I feel, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Well,
If you charge me that and you come out with a game like next year, like Call of Duty does, for example, I'm fucking livid.
well, you won't
You
have
know?
to worry about that because the last time Borderlands released, Borderlands 3 being, was in 2019. So they do their releases every
2019.
Yeah.
What was the price on Borderlands 3?
Borderlands 3, I believe it was 60 at the time for the standard
yeah.
edition.
They passed.
Yeah. So, but no, there's a lot. Again, I know you said you're not familiar with Borderlands, but with everything you're getting in that Super Deluxe edition, I believe that's what it's called. Again, think of that as your season pass. You're getting your DLC stories. You're getting your extra Vault Hunters, which is another layer to the game. You're getting a bunch of stuff, and obviously in the future you can buy the DLCs and whatever separately. But we all know how they do it. You're going to save more when you buy all that edition. That's what I'm going to do, obviously. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited. A lot of people are pretty much happy with how they've been doing it, but again, people are cautious because of how Wonderlands handled DLC last time, even though it was a spinoff. So, but I can understand the trust being shaky there. So,
Yep. Gamers are they have good memory.
hell yeah,
You
man!
fuck up, they don't let you forget.
Literally, the Wonderlands DLC was just so think of it like a dungeon, right? All it was just extra rooms. It was the same thing, but it was just extra rooms. It wasn't no story. It wasn't nothing really like that. It was just different themed rooms. Think of it like that. So same concept of Endgame, just different rooms. And people didn't like that because obviously it's just the same crap. So
Look,
there's more to it, but
I think that I am cautiously optimistic about Borderlands 4. Just because, like, I don't know, everything I've seen, it looks pretty good. It looks chill, but the humor is just like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm going to be playing the game and rolling my eyes constantly on stream. That's what I feel.
With that, I will
Speaking
say
of
real
gamers
quick.
with good memory. Oh, go ahead. Continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna say one last thing that with the humor and everything that you mentioned, the tone is more in line with the older Borderlands, like Borderlands 2. So you should be happier about. You should like it better, I should say. So
this man pulled up the WoW versus
Yes.
League
Speaking
player.
of gamers with good memory, once
There we
Hado
go.
said that, it jogged my memory about this post right here. So
The league is better than WoW.
I asked ChatGPT objectively,
Yeah, what does ChatGPT
which
know?
what is harder, rank 1 in WoW 3v3 arenas or challengers in League? And surprise, surprise, WoW is the game for sweatier gamers.
That's
It's superior in every
that's not
single way.
that's not the conclusion you could draw. You could say that it's more difficult. Doesn't mean they're more sweaty.
I thought World of Warcraft was for casual gamers.
Now, what I want to
That's-
see is if somebody with a different ChatGPT history, right?
The
Mm.
league players
will have
tried
the
it.
same-
The league
No,
players tried
no,
it.
that's what
They
I'm
do-
not saying I'm not saying your ChatGPT is doing it. I'm just saying it would be interesting to see like if they get the same exact
Bias.
response. You get me?
You
I
can
see.
no, you can literally look in my comments. The league players tried it, and WoW still was more difficult. They're like,
That's
they're
funny.
like trying to find reasons to cope with it, and I'm like, bro, like it says it right there.
That's funny as fuck.
If you have league
Yeah,
game
like-
answering, then damn, yeah.
So I mean, it was there were people that were like, yeah, well, it says that it requires more strategy with like all these coping ass messages, and I'm here to say, here live on the Catalyst Effect, we can clip
This guy.
that
Hold
that
on, hold on.
WoW players are more competitive and superior to League players in every single facet of competition when it comes to PvP.
Damn.
Like, if you've done 3v3 arenas as a WoW player, you know what I'm talking about. They have like Zaryu and fucking Peekaboo and all these guys from WoW playing League, and they're just going in there and just like steamrolling that shit, bro. League players could never do that shit in WoW. So
Why would we? Why would we want to?
I don't know why you're saying we. Like, are you even high ranking in this?
I'm a league player.
If you had to guess,
But you're not high ranking in League, I thought.
Yeah, but
You're
why
like
would why would a high ranker want to do it?
You're bronze.
No one would
You're
want to play WoW
bronze.
anyways. in the first place.
brother, I'm a multi-gladiator WoW player, okay? Like,
Yeah,
Oh
we know.
shit.
get out my
Oh,
level.
Oh
that means-
shit.
Get out my level, bro.
That's
Get
I
out
don't
right.
even know what that means.
This man
Yeah,
shows up
I'm
in a
actually
fucking
curious, what does that
flying red
mean?
dragon, bro.
It,
All right.
Gladiator is basically like the equivalent. Gladiators like the league equivalent, the WoW equivalent of a challenger, essentially. Like,
Interesting.
It's like Onyx in Halo.
Oh, thank you. Speaking my language. Okay.
there you go.
Or we say Radiant for Valor. You know that was-
Yeah.
We don't talk fucking shitty ass games in this podcast. I'm
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
okay,
That's why we were talking about
sorry,
Xdefiant.
yeah. Continue with the WoW.
Oh.
Continue with the WoW. Fuck. Xdefiant is the best FPS ever created, but Ubisoft are cocks. So fuck it.
Ever created?
I love
is
this.
Ever
crazy.
created, brother. Ever created.
That's crazy.
Ever created.
Continue, Mizzy, with the argument or your
But-
You're-
No, I mean, I just wanted to troll.
Well,
you know,
according to
'cause-
ChatGPT, there is no argument. WoW is just much harder. So
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
fuck all the League
ChatGPT
players, I guess.
has bias because of who the user is. So
brother,
He's been
league
conditioned-
players.
Yo,
He's
look at
been
the comments.
conditioned
Mizzy, you should ask
to talk
ask
about
ChatGPT if
WoW in a favorable manner.
you should ask ChatGPT if ChatGPT had to make the choice between becoming a WoW player or a League player, which one would it choose?
I'll ask
Okay,
right now.
okay.
I don't play either or.
And we'll see if it's
Alright.
see if it's biased towards any.
All right. If you had to make the choice between being a WoW player or a League player, which
Maybe competitive WoW player and League player. Yeah.
Can this thing hurry up? The fuck? My internet that cooked? Jesus Christ!
I mean, I see you typing.
Ready when you are. Oh,
Ready when you are. Apparently not. We can't see it.
Aha!
What did it choose?
Wow.
Ah!
wait, whose is this?
Yo, fucking died, dude.
And we're talking competitive wise, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Whose GPT is this?
Wait,
I
does this
typed
Mine.
it in on my own end, and it's
Wait,
League of
yours?
Legends.
Oh, you see,
This
the
is what I,
bias.
hey, wait, just to let
The
you know, this is what I
bias.
asked. This is what I asked. I said, because I don't play either, or I don't care. I said, if you had to choose which game to play between a WoW player or a League player, which would you do?
Share it.
Wise, I could share it.
Wait, which game to
I
play?
think so.
you said?
I said if you had to choose which game, I worded it terribly, but I said if you had to choose which game to play between a WoW player or a League player, which would you do competitive wise? And then it breaks it down why.
as a league player.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't have a faker, bro.
A faker. Oh,
Yeah.
the esport player.
Yeah, bro is worth
Okay.
millions of dollars for playing League of Legends.
I mean, they both have their strengths, but
I mean, that's like one Dota tournament.
Okay, well, no one really cares about Dota.
I don't think so, bro. That's
I'll
like
just
one
say
of the
this:
most-
I don't know
I've
enough
never
about
met
either
a
to
person.
debate.
I've never
What
met
I
a
will
person
say-
who was like, "I love Dota." I've never, like,
a
seriously.
lot of people that watch it in Asia, bro.
I mean,
I know.
I mean, I
they're
can,
all
I can
European or
introduce
something.
you to Peter Pan Dam for Paladins. He loves Dota.
That sounds kind of boring.
Oh yeah, he's always talking. I remember that. It's like I was
Yeah.
always talking about that.
Dota, the word Dota just sounds boring.
What I will say,
Don't be a
what I
Dota.
will say,
Dota.
yeah, what I will say about what I will say about League is like, there's guys that casually just watch League that get more views than Kaisana. I'm not saying that it's not a bigger esport. That's not what I'm saying at all.
It's like one of the biggest
Um,
esports.
Yeah,
in the world.
it's an incredible esports scene. Like, I actually don't have any hate towards League players, but what I will say about League is everyone assumes that League is the sweatiest, and I've always said WoW's PvP scene is so sweaty that it cannot develop an esport. Like, the skill cap to enter that scene is literally too high. You have to literally, like, that's your life if you're trying to do this as an esport. They overcomplicated it way too much. I actually wish it was a little simpler, personally, because I mean, bro, I don't have the finger speed pause to keep up with that with that
Damn.
esport. Like, holy shit, it's like playing piano sometimes.
Dude,
But-
there's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But a lot of people, because they assume that WoW has like more of the casual raiding environment and stuff like that, like it have a sports scene, and it's literally just not true. It's arguably in the top 3 of like most competitive esports from a skill cap level.
Dude, did you ever watch StarCraft 2? Because
Did I ever watch what?
Yeah, like
StarCraft
it's
2.
an esports, you mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
StarCraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. StarCraft is the GOAT in my opinion. When
That
it
was
comes
like
to,
the star of everything
cap.
for esports.
Yeah,
That's
in
the
my
OG.
opinion.
That's the OG.
Yeah.
That's like one of the biggest. That was the biggest esport at one point, like too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. In my opinion, for esports, it's a popularity game, and when I think of World of Warcraft, in my opinion, I don't play World of Warcraft at all. You guys know this, but I just think a lot of people associate it with a game that's old. You get me? And
Mhm.
that, in my opinion, that hurts a lot of like esport
Yep.
development as well, because it needs to be an insanely popular title to hold up an esports. That's why we only see like even Apex Legends has a hard time holding up its esports. You get me? Rainbow Six Siege, like that, bro. You look at the stage for Rainbow Six Siege; they're playing like in a corner of the venue in the backstage area, like like old school LAN parties. They don't even have main stage or like a side stage. It's
Yeah,
fucking
but-
crazy.
Low key, so is League though. League is also old. It's not as old as WoW.
No, but League is popular. Is what I'm trying to say. So League is like,
Yeah.
But it's been
they
around
have
for a
all of
long
Asia, bro. All of Asia watches fucking League. It's like their football. You get me?
Yep.
They have Sunday night league over there. Like
It's
instead of
basically
fucking-
soccer.
Yeah, it's like their soccer. They fill up stadiums, bro. So
Yep.
it's like, but League is not as popular in North America, for example. You get me?
Yeah, it's because the North American
that's where you
teams
see
suck.
like Call of Duty dominates the esports in North America. You get me? Or Halo, for example, because those leagues are popular here.
Well, there's fandom. It's just the teams suck. So like, there's not that much fandom, right?
Well,
so
I don't think they'll be able to hold fill stadiums the way they do in like Asia consistently here in NA. You get me? So
they did though for a little while, but the reason why they don't sustain that is because their teams are bad. Like the teams never do well.
Well, I mean, also League has an insanely high fucking entry to become a league like team. You get me?
Yeah, to
Like,
run
I think
it.
it's like $30 million or something.
Yeah, to run it is very costly. And like back in the Echo Fox days, I think that was like the peak of the North American scene. And then after that, everything kind of just fell apart, I think. And it's just like too costly to like turn on the studio. It's like more expensive to turn it on. And it's like they saved more money during COVID actually because they didn't have to turn on the studio. They just did it like from home.
Bro,
So
I would
it's
die
like
on this
fuck
hill.
money. It's funny.
The only way teams can become sustainable in esports is by making content. If your team and your esports players are not making content, you're fucked.
I also think products would work too. Like if they had like a Prime, if there was like a because I know like whenever they have like Power Rater shit, like they have players that are sponsored by it, they'll sell more because of the player.
But the league controls all of that's the problem though. Is that what needs to happen is that individual teams, individual organizations, they need to make more revenue through the league. You get what I'm saying? And the league, every time something like that happens, like a sponsor, like a drink, for example, the league takes a bigger chunk of whatever deal comes through. You get what I'm saying?
It depends on the deal, but yeah.
I mean, for you can have the most popular teams, bro. Even like, dude, that's the reason why Optic, for example, the most popular Call of Duty team you can say in their league, right, has a lawsuit against the Call of Duty league going on right now for that exact reason. You get me? It's like they can sustain, like you were saying, the expenses that come with sustaining a fucking team or multiple teams across different esports. You get what I'm saying? So they need to have an availability. Like most teams don't make that much revenue from their merch sale that are involved with the league. Like if it has the league logo on the jersey, they don't make a lot of revenue from that.
Yeah, but you're also having a very small, like I would say that the fan bases of these esports teams are very, very small in comparison to like an NFL or something. So like you're asking to make revenue off of like the smallest pond in the smallest fish in the pond. So
I mean, I guess, yeah, like if you're talking about their like stadium traffic, but like their online traffic is massive in my opinion, bro. So like,
really, you think it's on par with like NFL and shit like that? I really don't.
Some of them are. Something. It's like Mr. Beast. Like, do you think if Mr. Beast started selling merch, he wouldn't be on par with the NFL team in terms of popularity?
Well, he's not esports, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he could be though if he wanted to. I'm just saying, like, if
he
he
has
put
done esports in the
if
past.
he put like a jersey out with his logo on it, he's gonna make a shit ton of money because everybody's gonna buy it. You get me? I don't know. I think they could make a lot of revenue through sources if the league allow more opportunity for teams to do that. But content is the number one around that. You get me? Like if you're making your players make content, if you're making documentaries surrounding your players' identity and building up the hype of like what your team is going through the league, you get me? That's how you build that fandom that's necessary, bro. Like you want your team to be like hold the attention of the audience in an esports stadium. You don't want a situation where like the most popular team loses and everybody fucking leaves the venue. That's what happening. That's what's happening in esports to this day. Is that you have two popular teams. If they're not up in the stadium for like the main championship, everybody's is gone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean the NBA has that too. Like if the Lakers or the Celtics aren't in, nobody really cares. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I mean, they're still having great viewership with like the Pacers and the Thunder, right? Like, yeah, you know. So I mean, I get the point that Cloud is making. I get your point as well. I think overall though, like, you know, when it comes to an esport like League, it had that hype to it since day one, basically. Like it's grown, but I would say esports and League just kind of like went hand in hand from day one. Where WoW, it's like it had two expansions where its competitive scene wasn't really serious. And then by the time it started to get serious, it was kind of past its prime a little bit. So it's just like, it's just being a part of Catalyst made me get more into WoW Esports as like a viewer. Like I watch the esports every quarter. Like I watch, you know, I just finished watching Team Liquid get their ass whooped, and then their team dissolved from WoW Esports. So Team Liquid's WoW team doesn't even exist anymore. So like obviously its viewership is getting worse, not better. But like I think a lot of that has to do with how fucking complicated the game is. And then it just kind of made me think about like, hey, like Team Liquid had literally lost their team the day before I asked ChatGPT that question. So I was like, is it because it's like overcomplicated, or it was like my way of coping, basically. But it was also really funny that I was like, so many League players got triggered, bro. Like they were so fucking mad.
Yeah, you're looking at one of them. Look, we players, even if we're not on the top level or whatever, we still like the game. We've been playing it for years, whatever, bro.
We players,
like,
I love how you're coming from a community.
Yeah, we at the bottom of the barrel because all these people, because all these people buy iron accounts and just shit on iron accounts, but really they're probably like, you know, higher elo. But yeah, no, we enjoy the game, and it's a game that we hate to play, but we're just stuck playing it.
Like Call of Duty. Love it.
Yep.
Welcome. Welcome to the club.
You said welcome. You don't even play Call of Duty.
Welcome to the club, brother.
Wait, do you even play like?
Bro,
this-
I have
there's
enough
a
time.
very-
I have enough time played in Call of Duty that I can stop playing the game for 30 years and still make it look like I played the game.
Well, I mean, there's a very dedicated, active community on Black Ops 2 still.
No, they're not.
I mean, there's a lot of people playing.
Yeah, hackers. They're there to get your social security number.
I don't know what you're playing, man. Last time I
Black
played
Ops
Black
2,
Ops 2
bro?
was chill.
When was that?
I don't know, a couple years ago.
Try opening that shit on Steam, bro. Half of the time it doesn't even open up the game.
Well, maybe Game Pass will fix that.
Nah, man, nah. Oh, I heard they're gonna put the campaign on Game Pass though for Black Ops 2 when Black Ops 7 comes out.
Oh, they're putting World at War or World at War. One of
Fucking
those.
horrible Call of Duty. One of the worst next to IW. But they had the headquarter thing, which was probably one of the coolest integration to Call of Duty.
What was the one that came out on PS4? Ghosts. That game was ass.
Ghosts had awesome weapons, but their maps were ass.
The maps were so dog. You're right. Yep.
The maps were ass, and the movement was ass. That fucking sliding shit. I was like,
What?
what the fuck is, bro?
What?
Bro, the sliding in Ghosts, you can go from like half the map to half the map just sliding.
It
would just be
it
like,
was fun. Exactly.
I'm just gonna slide like I'm on fucking ice.
Literally.
Bro, what is that? What is that, dude? That shit was ass. What are you talking
Dude, the
about?
maps
Good.
were so bad, dude.
Yeah, the maps were ass. Like that fucking.
There's like few good ones. Keyword few. Other
there's
than that, a
none.
lot of them
There's
were too
none.
huge.
There's literally none.
There's none. Yeah, I don't know about
There's
that.
literally none. The good thing they had was the weapon. They had the badger, like the honey badger. They had the
Vector.
fucking,
Yep.
the vector. Yeah.
That was the best. That was the best part of Ghost for sure. The honey badger.
Yep. Everything else sucked. But yeah, that's why Black Ops is the best Call of Duty ever created. It's the best, man. It's the
Black
best.
Ops 1?
I don't care. Black Ops 2.
Oh,
Black Ops 2.
yeah,
man.
2. 2 had Skrillex in it too in the story.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I didn't play the story.
What?
I don't play campaign. The last campaign I played was World at War or whatever.
Dang, you really don't like single player at all. Damn.
Nah, dude. Not for me. It's not that I don't like it. Like it doesn't like retain my attention. I'm competitive, bro. I like to compete. I like even if I'm losing, I like to like fucking just have the feeling of like I'm playing against somebody else. So
Fair enough.
I enjoy co-op game. Like Army of Two was a dope ass game.
Never played it.
You never play Army of Two? That game was so much fun, bro. The customization in the game was badass.
I was a PlayStation boy. I was not a Xbox gamer. I had one.
I think that game was in all platforms, to tell you the truth. I think it was in PlayStation too.
I remember people were talking about it on Xbox Live. I had exposure to Xbox Live. I just didn't have one. My brother had one, so I would use his. And then I bought my own, but
Like the original Xbox Live or the 360?
360, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
not the big fat one. No,
I had that one too, but yeah.
it was
No,
like
the
countless
360.
nights playing Halo 3 and shit. What Siege still hasn't played.
Nope.
Siege wouldn't understand what a good
You're right.
Halo is.
Yep.
But anyways. Wow, you said I'm right? Thank you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, for once. Yeah.
I can take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. Gotta take the wins.
Yeah, man,
take
I
the win,
gotta take that.
yeah.
It's the small wins that matter.
There you go.
All right, boys. Well, listen, we're here at the end of the show. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
XRP
mean-
to the moon. Ooh wee.
Wait, what?
I said XRP to the moon. Ooh wee.
I heard you, but you feeling all right?
No, I'm
Yeah,
just trying to support the
These
cause, bro.
just dump
Oh.
like 10 grand into SRP. You
Hell
really
yeah,
believe
dude.
Imagine.
Buy
You
some
really
buy
believe.
some shitters. Buy some shitters.
311, bro. Buy
That's not a shitter. That's a cook. It's a slow cook. First of all,
It's a slow cook.
it's a slow cook.
Love
I
that.
learned terminology from the Solana people that came into the XRPL. But,
Yeah, I see
That's
that
a
account
slow-
growing though. The account is
That's a
growing.
slow cook, man.
it's slow. Yeah, it's slowly growing. You know.
Like what, at 500 something now?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
I need to work on it. I need to work on it. I know. I
Damn,
know.
did we just expose Hado?
No, it's in my bio.
I know. What you put? Do you put CBO or some shit like that?
CTO,
CTO.
community takeover. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, final thoughts for me. I mean, you know, I've just been doing a lot of like scheduling more content. So if you follow me on anything, you're gonna see more content coming out of me. Trying to do daily streams now. Keyword try. Also, I am getting my Beat Saber set up again. So I'm
Pause.
missing. That's not a pause. It's a video game. So, anyways,
Yo,
I'm
Beat
getting
Saber
that set
sounds
up.
wild.
I don't know what game Mizzy play, but what I play, you know, it's like
so hard.
it's like Fruit
He's
Ninja
trying so hard
music.
not to laugh. Look at his Beat Saber. Bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it VTuber. But anyways, yeah, the streams I used to do back in 2022, Beat Saber, it's coming back. So yeah.
Nice.
Also, I need to because I'm fat. I'm really fat right now. So
What you mean? I thought you were going to Iron Forge.
no, I haven't been to Iron Forge in like months.
Damn.
Yeah, long story. We don't
Come
have to
on,
talk
man,
about it, but
You work hard for that gym membership, bro.
I just played Smash. I didn't work hard. That was not a hard work.
Bro was
thing.
clapping cheeks gameplay wise.
I was
Bro
just-
destroyed Misfits.
Just said you
I've
want to
never lost
triple
to
it or
Mizkif.
nothing. You want to
I've
triple it or
never-
nothing, bro.
I've never lost to Mizkif. I've played him a total of 5 times now, and I beat him all 5 times. Pause.
Mizkif, you fucking suck. That's what you
Trash,
lost.
Mizkif.
That's what you lost going
That's
up the
why-
stairs in that Mario game to Emiru or whatever her name is.
You're trash, Miskiff, and that's why I'm the real Miz.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, he's a real Mizzy.
He's the real Missy.
Even though he
No,
look like Bad Bunny.
Yo, but speaking of final thoughts, I do have a cooking show that I'm working on, which is gonna be pretty fire. So be on the
Oh,
lookout for
shit.
that, my guys. You know,
What's the name of the cooking show?
do I say it and risk that people steal it?
Oh,
Nah, I'm kidding. Nobody gives a fuck either way. No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be called Hess in the Clouds. I think that's a cool name.
Oh, okay. That's
And
dope.
it's
I
also,
like it.
yeah, it's also a song that I like.
I can't wait to
This
see
is
the
gonna be
logo.
No, I think I'm gonna do some AI shit. I'm gonna do like some AI intro shit. I think it's gonna be cool.
Oh, you guys
like it.
all need to mess with VAO. All you guys need to mess with it. It's really fun.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. Sounds like a lot of work.
Final thoughts from me. Actually, I mean, I might as well say it here. I actually started advising BIGA Arcade this week.
Oh hell yeah!
I really fuck with their tokenomic model, bro. Like, the games themselves, I kind of look at it objectively because the way their platform works, you can actually start. You can actually plug it into any game, like the way that their economy model works. So it's not like, while they do have their own casual games and shit, it's not like that's what I was really looking for out of the partnership. Even though they do have, like, for the casual games that they have, some of them are fun. They have like over 30 of them, and I've tried like, I would say like 5 to 10. But what I really like from it is this is using Web3 in like a really innovative way, and I'll kind of explain it more when I understand it, but I don't know how to understand it without rambling. So I need to like get it down to the point that I could say it in like 3 sentences. But yeah, I had kind of gone on this tweet bender like last week or the week before, and the founder reached out to me and he was like, "Bro, like, first of all, I fuck with your take. Second of all, I got what you need." Pause. So I was like, "All right, like let's fuck around and find out, right?" So we got on a call. We obviously had a lot in common with like how we view the space when it comes to like the actual crypto ethos and decentralization and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I recently started advising for them, mainly around like, I would say like brand strategy, marketing, and like economy design, but not from like the token level, more of like progression loops and stuff like that. So we'll probably announce that more widely over like at some point over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I really do fuck with those guys and like what they have cooking. So you'll probably see me talk about them more from time to time. Like, I'm not gonna turn this into like a bigger show or whatever, but I figured this was where we talk about like our personal experiences. So I wanted to share that shit with you guys.
Hell yeah, man! Congrats, bro.
Speaking of
Thank you.
Speaking of experiences, check out this thing that I made.
You gotta
Alright.
share the audio though, bro.
Wait, you can't hear it?
Nah.
Fuck. Hold on.
That's it. Show over. We'll see you guys next week.
Wah, wah, wah.
You're so nice. Oh, there you go.
What the fuck?
Man. God, man. What the fuck?
Gotta do the sing at the end.
That reminds me of that. That reminds me of that old school video of the Kakarot.
Yeah. So I decided
me to his birthday party.
So I decided to vaguely type like details about Dragon Ball Z characters fighting, and I used the word Saiyan, and then it did all that by itself. But I described like the attire for both of you, and it's funny because they're both doing they're like he's doing Gallic Gun, he's doing like Kamehameha. It knows, but it just fucked up. So
Yeah.
it's just like, and then Vegeta's hair is
looks
fucked
up, dude. Yeah, Vegeta looks. Listen, vagina.
Wild.
Yeah, that used to be so funny, dude. No, that was funny, bro. God,
Yeah, it was great. I just wanted to see Cloud's reaction. So
No, that was funny. That was funny. All right, man. Well, listen, thank you for coming to the show, Siege. As always, you're always welcome, my brother. It's always a pleasure having you in here. And thank you for explaining the Borderland news, because that would have been lost, dude. But yeah, no, man. Thank you for everyone watching. As always, we'll be back the following week with some more Catalyst Effect podcasts. Peace.
Peace.